This is Johnny. He works as an engineer in a large multinational corporation. Johnny likes to drive his car to work every morning. Johnny is a family man. This is his wife Jane and two children, Bobby and Tiffany. Johnny is very proud of his two little children, and he would like them to learn several languages. Johnny lives in a nice residential area and gets along very well with his neighbors. In his time off, Johnny likes to go to the movies with his family and enjoys playing golf. After a hard day at work, he likes to spend time hanging out with his friends. Johnny has a good life and is happy with his job, but he is concerned because his company is searching for business opportunities in Africa, and he may have to handle these opportunities directly. After some research, Johnny finds that Africa is going through a rapid economic expansion period, and that it has become one of the fastest growing regions in the world, with many economic opportunities. Thanks to the economic recovery of North African countries, and to continued improvements in the rest of the continent, it is now forecast that Africa will achieve annual economic growth rates of 4.5% in 2012 and 4.8% in 2013. The economy of West Africa, an area made up of 17 countries with a total population of 295 million people, is growing even faster, with rates of 6.7% and 6.4% in 2012 and 2013, respectively. The African continent is full of wealth and natural resources like petroleum, gold, and diamonds, which have yet to be fully exploited. New mineral deposits have been discovered in the west coast of Africa, which has given rise to renewed economic activity in mining, energy, logistics, and transportation. The rest of the world has taken note, and many countries are now investing in the African continent. In a few short years, foreign investment in Africa has gone from less than $11 billion in 2000 to more than $53 billion in 2012. The economic data is promising, but Johnny is concerned that moving to Africa will affect the quality of life for him and his family. Johnny imagines how hard it will be to get used to living in Africa. He suspects there will be little cultural offering there, and whatever little there may be will not be anything like back home. Johnny thinks, at least he can watch TV, but then again, it will probably be in a strange language anyway. And it will be the only language they'll communicate in for a long time. Playing golf wouldn't work either. In Africa, things are very different, and he may as well say goodbye to joining his friends after work. The idea of going to a bar with friends in Africa must be very different from what he is used to. Johnny searches the internet and joins a forum, where he meets William, an expat who went through the same situation as him and who offers to help with advice. To Johnny's surprise, William tells him there is a way to work in Africa while living in Europe. William tells Johnny he and his family can live in Gran Canaria, a Spanish island located only 130 miles from the African continent, where they will have all the amenities and comfort they have back home. The island has an excellent communications network, both by sea and air. Its airport receives 116,000 national and international flights, and more than 10 million passengers a year. So if Johnny and his family want to spend a weekend of entertainment and shopping in Paris or London, they'll be there in less than 4 hours. As far as maritime connections, Gran Canaria has links with 135 ports throughout the world, and a direct relationship with 21 ports in the African coast. The island is a leader in container ship traffic, as well as ship repairs. The only problem is with sea monsters. Rest assured, there is no problem. As far as living conditions are concerned, Gran Canaria has a year-round average temperature of a warm 21 degrees Celsius or 75 degrees Fahrenheit. The island also has great safe, public beaches, where everyone can sunbathe year-round. The closest you'll come to a tropical disease is perhaps burnt skin from too much sunbathing. The island also has many excellent hospitals, so access to good health care is no problem. Additionally, Johnny's children can continue speaking their native language, while learning other languages as there are American, English, French, German, and of course Spanish schools on the island. In Gran Canaria, Johnny and his family can enjoy a great diversity of theater, concerts, movies, and many other cultural and entertainment activities the island has to offer. Johnny can even continue practicing his golf swing on one of the many top-notch courses available on the island. When Johnny is done with his day at the office, he can enjoy a break and socialize with friends and peers. Living and socializing on this island is so easy that Johnny and his family may not want to go back home. In fact, one may say Johnny is actually very excited about going to work in Africa now because he knows the key to a good life in Africa is Gran Canaria.